Hello everybody and welcome to our box break. This box break is going to be Fleer 91 Baseball. I believe we have 36 packs per box and we have 14 cards a pack. And so rookie wise we're going to look for, well, let's just not talk about rookies. But so there's also going to be Provision. So we're tagging on there. Provision cards, which are some of my favorite cards, those sketch cards. And there's gonna be a sticker, and let's see what we get. These are the yellow monsters. All right, let's go. Lots of cards to go through. Let's see what we get. Oh, sticky there. Alright, we have Eric Hansen, Carney Lansford, Crookie, Cedeno, Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn doesn't even look like that. Tony Gwynn actually get called out looking? I'm sure it was Yum's mistake. Cadet, David West, Dave Parker. Let's put them together. Alright, Gary Carter when he was on the Giants. It's kind of a weird thing. Jamie Navarro. Dante Bichette. Hey, on the Angels. It's kind of weird seeing him on the Angels. Because I didn't even know who he was when he was on the Angels. Jeff Montgomery. Jack Morris. Greg Hibbard. And Reds. So, I am definitely looking forward to a Griffey. I think there's a base and there's like an all-star one. So I would like both. Thank you very much. Bob Guerin, Roy Smith, Mark Knudsen, Mark Thurman, Greg Brock, Brian Downing. Not too much exciting stuff yet. Schrumpert, Heath, Perez, Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel, like from Ace Ventura. Probably try one there. Good guy. Dave Otto. There we go, Dave Otto. Finally, Dave Otto is ready. They did a good job on foot. I just say that now. There's another guy, Mark Grant. I was just gonna say they did a good job getting all action shots of players playing, not a bunch of like close-ups. Mark Carrion, Jody Reed, and the Yankees. Next pack. I will have to admit that one of my main motivations for buying this box, I'll take this back. Jay Howe, Rosario, Tim Raines, good guy. Charlie Howe, this guy messed me up and named the player, missed him, never gonna miss him. Hey, Smoltzy, not Smoltz. It's good to see him in the booth. Greg Swindell, Steve Crawford. Didn't look very happy. Picture day. He was happy on picture day though. Steve Lyons, Dana Kecker, Doug Descazano, Jose Quinn, Sid Bream, Ken Hill, Willie Blair. Oh, Willie Blair. Willie Blair? Is that Willie Blair? Is that my Willie Blair? No. No, that's not my Willie Blair. Or is that my Willie Blair? No. Maybe. No, that's not Willie Blair. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm confused now. Is it Willie Blair? Was that my first game profiles? I thought that was like an Angels. That must be a different one. Now I'm going to have to go look. I'm going to have to like cut the video and go look and come back and re-splice it back together after this pack. Alright, there's going to be like a sweeping thing montage or something when I change it over. Okay. Kevin Torv. I think he pulled that one a little foul. Harold Baines. Bob Kipper. Tim Naring. Hey, there's Will the Thrill. You know, there's a thing called Zoom. You don't have to be like 40 feet away when you take his shot here, but maybe they're up like in the 20th row or something, so that's as close as they get, but didn't it seem a little far on that shot? Like they could like have him like instead of being here, he could be like there. It's like a garden gnome, Will Clark. I can get closer so you can see him. There, see? That's what it actually looks like. But then the card's like all the way up there. I think it's like mini Will. Will not so thrilled when he's with mini Will. Oh, Corey Snyder. Nolan Ryan. Nice. Always like Nolan Ryan. I hope I can keep this break under 40 minutes. I feel like it's going to go long. I got to stop talking. Hoobie Brooks. Mike Fetters. Otis Nixon. That guy. Gary Malecki. Jim Presley. Priestley. Whatever. Rudy Sayanez. Martin Bubixa. Phil Bradley. And the Indians. Oh yeah, I'm going to cut the video here, and I'm going to go look. Willie Blair. It is Willie Blair. Where's my thing at? Oh, this is terrible. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm supposed to just focus on my video I'm doing, not do other things. I can always cut this together. It is Willie Blair. Indians. Where's his card? Oh, it's 92. Oh. Okay. Back. Willie Blair. It is Willie Blair. That was 92. He went to the Indians. That's what messed me up. So this is 91. This is before he was on the Indians. So I saw him on the Indians, but it was before. So I had to check, and that's what it is. Hey, Sheffield on the Brewers. Steve Decker. Dan Plesac. Plesac getting stuck. All right. Cliff Young. Jim Eisenreich. Frank Tanana. I always think of Tuna when I say his name for whatever reason. I always think of Frank Tuna. Not the best thing in the world for him. Lance Johnson, Kent Anderson, Scott Sanderson. That's pretty sweet. Kent Anderson, Scott Sanderson, Marty Clary, Darren Reed. Ready to keep the bench warm for everybody. Gather up all the bats and mitts and stuff after everybody's going into the locker room. He's ready. Darren. Ellis Brooks. A little more pine tar on there. Greg Olson. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Ruben frickin' Sierra. Sheriffs in town. Texas Rangers. Smoking hot bat. Got a badge. Looking out. Everything's smoking. Franklin gloves. Nice. Nice. Too close. No, it says Franklin. Just gonna look for it. There we go. That's nice. I like that. Ruben Sierra. He was on the A's. Taming the West. I would read this whole thing. But I won't, because nobody wants to do that except for me. This video would be way more than 40 minutes. I'm going to see if I can get this to 40 minutes. I'm going to have to cut a little bit, edit a little bit out. Anything that's not gold. Kirk McCaskill, Gene Nelson. That's a cool picture. Like to get him in full stride like that. Again, they're so far away though. Couldn't he have gotten a little closer, these pictures? Like Parrot. That must be the senior guy. There must be a new guy doing the other pictures. Franco. Ooh, I see another Provision coming up. I'm excited. Tom Bolton. Billy Ripken. Oh, see, I saw him. I thought Cal. Nope. Billy. Goddamn Billy Ripken. And it is, ooh, Daryl Strawberry. Look at that. That is pretty sweet. You get out of the way. What are you doing? Cat. Okay. Daryl Strawberry. He's got like an atom with electrons around swirling around his bat. He's ready to swing. I'd say, you know, besides that, it's not really much to this card though. Daryl Strawberry got kind of screwed on his Provision. Like this was like one of the last ones. I wonder if this is like one of the last ones they made, and they're just like, dude, let's just draw a thing around his bat and be done with it. I want to go home. What is it? Yeah, see? Told you. 12 out of 12. They got to Strawberry, and they're like, screw this, we're going home. Just draw a little atom thing around his bat, and we're done. Poor Strawberry. Sucks. Got hosed on his Provision card. Phil Plantier, Darren Lewis, Flat Top, Bernard Gilkey. I'm not going to say anything about Bernard Gilkey. Rob Murphy, Chris Bosio, Keith Hernandez, and the Indians. I didn't know Keith was still in the league in 91. Huh. Jeff Russell, Blue Jays. We are doing really good with our Provision. There's 12 of them. That would be the most awesome thing if I could get all 12 Provisions in one box. Matt Williams. Underrated, but he's just I don't know. It's like the goofy dad in the sitcom or something. Everybody like knows he's there, but they don't really necessarily want to talk to him or anything. Ron Oyster, Chuck Malone, Juan Agasto, Kevin Gross, Kevin Gross, Hoyles, Brian Harper. Now there's nobody in the stands. It must be like a drill or something, or it's a Twins game. One of the two. Maybe it's either a drill or they're at home. One of the two. Bobby Bonilla, Mike Huff, Mookie. I don't know how I can open any cards that don't have Mookie in. It's a bad day. Tim Leary, Randy Myers, Paul Gibson with the glasses. Big Cat sliding. Look at that. It's the last time Big Cat slid anywhere. If it wasn't over the fence, he was jogging. When I saw him when he was on the Giants. Ground out to the shortstop, he was jogging. Sliding into bases. That's pretty sweet. Of course, the Expos were actually doing well that 94 season, as everybody knows. So they got totally screwed. John Mitchell. Gene Larkin. Neil Heaton. Lenny Harris. Junior Felix. Jimmy Jones. Eric Davis. Awesome. I like Eric Davis. Chet Lemon. Nelson Santovania. Expos probably backup catcher, I'm going to say. Backup from the poser. Bill Swift. Dave Henderson. Dave Hollins. Eric Anthony. And Thomas Howard. I don't know who that is. Hey, stickers. Next pack. What I'm going to do is when I start getting down to like the last like 4 or 5 packs, I'm going to look at the time and be like, oh, I need to move this along. Because I'm going to cut this video down, so maybe I'll be alright. Mike Walker. Gary Thurman. Bobby Thigpen. Brunansky. Jerome Malton. There's Jerome Malton. Supposed to be the next big thing, just didn't make it. I'm glad I decided to go with Griffey over Jerome Malton. That worked out for me. Belinda. Brian Smith with the weird Brian. No vowels. Todd Stottlemyre. Belcher. Craig Lefferts. There's Frank Viola. Frank Good Times Viola. Mike Schooler. Steve Wilson. And other Indians. Where's some Mariners or Giants or A's logos, stickers? Put one on one of my boxes or something. On my like 800 count boxes. Just to decorate things, snazzy things up a little bit. Tom Pagnozzi. Bob Walk. Got Bob Walk in a challenge just because his name is Walk. I always remember him from being Walk. Scott Terry. Manny Lee. Alfredo Griffin. Daring Lindquist. There's David Cohn. Got himself a Diamond King a couple years earlier. Earned it. From what it sounds like, from what it said on the back at least. Oh yeah, that was Brumley. Mitch Williams. Mitch really gets down. Look at that. Before he brings that leg over, he really gets over on his right side there. Mark Leonard. There's Paul O'Neill. Wes Chamberlain. Rafael Ramirez. There's Larry Walker. Look, he's putting it all into it there. With eyes closed. Might want to have your eyes open, Larry. It's gonna help. You know, the whole like swinging part. You might want to have the eyes open there, buddy. Phillies. I'm sure he swung and then closed his eyes, but still, it's like it's kind of weird. I don't think I've seen a picture of a guy swing with his eyes closed. Look at that, right up top. He's ready. Look, he's got I think Griffey has a smile or a grin in every picture. I don't think there's a picture of him not with a grin. Even when he's not smiling, he still like has like. And Jose Canseco following. This is the pack. Look at that. He's got that pre. He's got a. I like his swing. Jose Canseco. Swing hard. Aaron Dalton. I don't like Aaron Dalton. Oh. Craig Biggio. Like the best pack ever. No provision in here, but best pack ever. Let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Craig Biggio. Darren Dalton was a downer, but Sean Abner? I was excited about Griffey, but I didn't think I'd get an Abner in here. Followed by a Chuck Carey. Wow. This just keeps on giving here. Rick Aguilera actually is pretty good. Chuck Prim. They really made up for the Griffey and the Canseco. John Burkett, Tim McIntosh. Like, hey, when's Tim getting in a game so we can get a picture of him? You might want to take his picture before the game. I always imagine them saying something like that. We gotta get an in-game picture, an action shot. You might want to just take a picture of him in front of the dugout. That might be a better bet. Brian McRae. I'm curious. Yeah, 5 games. See? Played 5 games last year. They're like, this dude played 5 games last year. We're not waiting around for him to get in a game. We're taking a picture in front of the dugout. Brian McRae. George Brett. Got a picture of him swinging, so you can get an angry picture. And Alan Trammell. This has been a good pack. Alan Trammell. Radinsky. I mean, for a pack in Rangers, I mean, that was a pretty good pack. I mean, we got a lot of good stuff in that pack. Don Slott. It's kind of a cool catcher picture. And you know, they always get him just in the crouch, not in the crotch. Catchers get it in the crotch, so be careful, but they usually get him in the crouch, and it's just kind of like, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's doing something cool there. I think he tagged somebody out. Sharperson, swinging. Gruber's ready. Cerrone's calling the play. The Yankees were terrible, and I think you could just saved it in 92. I think they were terrible in 92. Bill Doran, Mark Salas, ready. Something. Dave Schmidt, Greg Briley. There's Dave Stewart on the A's. He's one of those guys where I like seeing him on the A's, but if he's on a different uniform, it's kind of weird. Like, you think he went to the Blue Jays, I think. It's kind of weird seeing him in a Blue Jays uniform. Blue Jays. Over. Brian Meyer. Brian Meyer's got a Quasimodo eye. That left one's a little high. Probably doesn't hurt his pitching, though. Perhaps his depth perception having that eye a little higher than the other one. Atlee Hammaker. Eric Plunk. I didn't like Eric Plunk. He's on the Yankees, so I really don't like him now. Tim Drummond. And Giants. Oh, Giants. Holy smokes. We have like 35 more packs to go here. Just gotta keep it going. How much time have I used? We're like 18 minutes in. I'll do a recap for people who don't want to sit around and ramble for an hour and a half. Joe McGrain, Jim McKee, Mickey Hatcher, Andy Bennis. He was big. 89 tops. He was a future star. He's a future star. 89 top. He was 89. He was in the back here. It was the second year, so probably 89, I think. Let's see. Kevin Elster. Dave Burba. Les Lancaster. No idea. Rick Russell. He was like, I don't know, Rick Russell, he was like the ace, but like, not so much. So it's kind of a tough deal. Benzinger. Jose de Jesus. Glenn Wilson. Scott Anderson. looking like a Scott Anderson. Ron Kittle. That name's familiar. I think he must be a coach or something. There's Scott Erickson. See? Twins. I always think Scott Erickson is, I think it's a Blue Jay in my name the player challenges, but Twins. I gotta stop guessing him. I'm not gonna ever get it right. Exposed. Every time a twin comes up, I always say Scott Erickson. No, not twin. I mean, no, I think it was an Oriole? No, Blue Jay. I think it's a Blue Jay. When Blue Jay comes up, I think it's Scott Erickson. I mean, he plays for the Blue Jays. But I gotta stop saying that because I need to find a new Blue Jays pitcher to say every time I see a Blue Jay. Because it's not gonna be Erickson. Oh, there's Earl Hershiser. Never forgive, never forget. Yeah, you can just go away. Templeton. Todd Hundley. Still playing. The Giants. Look how young he was back then. He was a gamer this year too. He had old man power. Knocking out of the park like friggin' one of the team leaders. The Giants had like 14 home runs, like something like that. It was like second on the team in home runs. Which is really sad. Omar Vizquel, Andre Dawson. I think you have a very good picture, Andre. Look at that. Andre Dawson needs like a good picture. You don't get like a bat in front of the face from behind Andre Dawson. That's just not right. I mean, that. Whoever took that picture should be just like fired. You should say, "Did you really do this to the Hawk? You're not gonna look touch." Scott Garrels. See, look, Scott Garrels, they got him like right in the front. Rob Dibble. Look at Campusano gets a sweet swinging. You know, he's probably way out in front of a curveball or a changeup, but still, he gets a cool swinging card. And Andre Dawson gets from behind his face covered by the bat. Really? You really gonna do that? Not to his face, you're not. Mark Davidson, Scott Ruskin, Juan Bell, ready. He's just pretending to warm up in the field there for the picture. You're like, Scott or Juan, we can just like take your picture. You don't have to like go get the bat and the helmet and everything. We're just trying to take a picture, buddy. Randy Bush, just hoping it goes fair. Pulled it. Patterson, Stan Javier. I think he was on the A's and the Giants. I feel like he made his rounds around the West Coast here. Crime Dog. What's this? Blue Jays? Blue Jays, he was alright on the Blue Jays. I mean, really Braves, but Blue Jays, he did some stuff on the Blue Jays. Brewers. Oh, my stack's getting big. The big yellow stack of cards for us. Bick Roberts. Joe Price. We haven't seen in a while is a Provision. Where's my next Provision? Joe Skinner did something good. Look at they're all. It's like clap, 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 clap. He's like put his arms back like he's going through. It's kind of a weird celebration. They like look at he's like standing there. Look at the way they're standing there. Like he's standing so straight up, and look at how he's like straight up. It's like they're like, I don't know. Just looks kind of wrong. It looks like it's like a beauty pageant or something. It's weird. John Russell, ready on the bench. Jim Poole, Jim Vatcher, perfect smile. Look at that. If you're only gonna get one baseball card, that's what you do. You nail it on the smile. You say, "You want to see my baseball card? This is my only friggin' baseball card." But look at that friggin' baseball card. It's an awesome one. Jeff Reed, Kevin Reamer. Dave Justice, awesome. He was with one of the TLC chicks. TLC chicks? Or Salt and Pepper chicks? One of those. One of them. One of those like 5 women. I mean, I don't think he was with the chick that was the N, like the Salt and Pepper. I think the N was a chick too. There was 3 of them. I don't know how they convinced her to be the N chick, but Carlos Baerga was good. Carlos Baerga was good. He was. I think he hit over 300 a couple years. I remember I collected him a little bit until he started being terrible again. Tom Gordon, Scott Fletcher, Jeff Reardon, always with the beard. Sean Dunston, and Blue Jays. Okay, I'm ready for a new Provision. You know, that Darryl Strawberry lazy Provision really left a bad taste. I don't like lazy Provisions. I need something good here. The Koss, Danny Jackson, holy moly, Ackerfield, Xavier Hernandez, missed on a Name the Player challenge. Wow, this is the name pack here. Mohoreki. I think that's the correct pronunciation. David Segui, young David Segui. He hung in there for a while. Al Newman, Bill Landrum, Eddie Murray. I don't like Eddie in a Dodgers uniform. I like the Orioles uniform on him. Greg Myers. Ooh, let's keep going. Chris Hammond. Chris Hammond looks like he's special. I don't know how they got that picture, but he just is having a special day. Chris Hammond. Yeah, I don't even know what that look is. It's just like, it's like he's next in line at Disneyland or something. Phil Clark, Mark Gardner. Who's the same Mark Gardner was on the Giants? He's also like he was their staff leader. Him and Kirk Reeder. Kirk Reeder was pretty awesome. Carl Rhodes. Got a grin. Gerald Alexander. Rick Mahler. Bobby Witt. Mark Lemke. Steve Olin. Storm Davis. Should have stayed on the A's. Storm Davis always made me want to get a Geo Storm when I was like in 6th grade. It's the coolest car ever. There's that Storm Davis driving a Geo Storm. Wayne Edwards. John Mazzarno. There's Mark Grace. Look how blonde his hair was. I thought his hair was darker. Didn't Mark Grace have brown hair? Look at that friggin' white hair. I didn't know he was blonde. I thought he had like brown, like light brown hair. Like that is like white hair. Oh, it's all covered up. Huh. I didn't know it was so white, like bleached white. Ken Daly, Mike Lavarriere, Jose De Leon, Glenn Allen Hill was on the Giants. I didn't even know he was on the Blue Jays. Nice role player. Must have been late in his career. Alright, let's keep this going. We need a provision. That's what I need here. Edgar Diaz. Edgar Diaz. What I was saying. Alright, let's keep it going. Jim Abbott. Oh, they don't have his hand. Usually they kind of like showcase, you know, he had the one hand missing and he'd switch it with the mid. It was really cool. If you've ever seen clips of Jim Abbott play. Anyway. Bill Piccata. Jerry Don Gleaton. Couldn't just be Jerry. Had to be Jerry Don. Ron Karkovice. He played for a long time too. I remember him being around forever. Rick Shue. Todd Burns. I didn't like Todd Burns either. I know he's an A, but he was like the 4th starter. And he always screwed us over. Mike Bell. Wally Whitehurst. That's a great name. Carlos Quintana. Mickey Templeton. And of course a checklist. How could we go without? Jesse Orozco, Mike Schwabe, and Rangers. Keep it going. I feel like we're almost like halfway. Almost halfway done. I have one Griffey. I think there's an All-Star. I haven't seen any All-Stars or highlights or anything. It's been like all like base regular stuff. I mean, there's plenty of stuff like to enjoy, but still, I like the I mean, how can you not enjoy Jeff Schultz? I mean, look at that. I mean, did they like try to take that picture or what happened there? Frank Thomas, sweet. See, they could get a little closer. That's my issue, is some of these cards, look how far away they are. Like Greenwell, see, there we go. See, Greenwell's like in the shot. Like, that's a nice Mike Greenwell. Like, he's like, he's got the, like, he like swung and missed, and he's just like F-bombing right there. Sutcliffe. John Tudor. Jeff King. Terry Pendleton. Slim Terry Pendleton. He got a little rounder as he went to the Braves later on. Tony Fernandez. I think he has an 88 Danny King. Tony Fernandez. It's burned into my brain. Tim Cruz. Mike Pagliaro. Bob Ojeda. Mike Jackson. Bill Long. And Pirates. Now I think we are officially halfway in that box. And I need more Provision. I want at least like 5 Provisions. I have 2. I thought I was going to get a ton because we started off so early with them. But let's just see. I run out of friggin' breath here. Okay, let's keep it going. Felix for me, Steve Bichelle. And a checklist. Left them all. Oh, there we go. Finally. Jeez. Ryan Sandberg, Cecil Fielder. Nice. That's a good combo. Just look how trim Cecil was. That's a good one. I like that. Where's all those cards this whole time? Bruce Ruffin, Jamie Moyer, Tony Castillo, Sergio Valdez, Kevin Appier. He was good. Carlos Martinez, Scott Cooper. I wonder if he came up with that or if the photographer did. Curtis Wilkerson, Todd Worrell, Zane Smith. Zane, see, still got it. 87, it's been 4 years. Look, his contract expired. He ended up with the Pirates, but still got it. He doesn't look as happy, though, and he's confident. He probably had a couple rough years before his last card. Yeah, see? Yeah, it'll do it to you. Padres. Poor Zane Smith. He had so much hope, and he had, like, that gleam. Like, oh, it's right here. I'm getting off track, but here's my card from Predating Profiles. He had, look at that. I mean, so much determination and gleam, and, like, I'm just gonna, like, beat you down and, like, own you. And then the game took it away from him, you know? Getting batted around is probably just broke his heart, Zane Smith. Well, what are you gonna do, right? Great equalizer. Being not very good at baseball. Luis Polonia. Lance Blankenship. Tommy Gregg. Chuck Carr. Dwight Evans. I see a Provision coming up. I hope it's a good one. I'm gonna do it nice and slow. I'm just too excited to make it do it the normal way. Ooh, look at that. That is a friggin' Cobra or a Panther. Panther. I'm gonna go with Panther. Or Eagle? Oh no, it's a... What the hell is that? It's like a cat. Goblin? Boston? Okay, Boston is gonna be... I don't... Does anybody have any idea what that thing is in the back? First I was thinking cat. Then I was thinking eagle. And then now I'm just like... It's like a hobgoblin or something. Let's see who this is. I'm just kind of curious. Hey, it's Greenwell. What in the hell is that behind him? You got a cat demon? Someone took some artistic freedom with this card. I mean, it is my Greenwell, so I mean, I understand when you say, my Greenwell, what are we going to do? It's like, I don't know, just make something up. I'm going to draw a big cat-faced goblin in the background. They're like, that sounds good. Greenwell. I'm not going to read the back. Maybe I'll do a Provisions episode. Do that. Then I get to read the backs and be like, this is what happened with this card. Alright, let's keep us going here. Back on track. Derek May. Milt Kyler. Frank Wills. There's Kurt Schilling. Smiling. And the Orioles. Brooke Jacoby. Pete Incaviglia. Another Expos. Keep it going, keep it going. We got 3 Provisions, but there's 12. And, you know, after that, I mean, who doesn't want to see all of them now? And not just like, you can't just go on the internet and look at pictures of them, because with everything you see on the internet, it doesn't do it. You gotta like, have it in your hand. Be like, wow, this is like, someone like did this. Someone approved this. All right, Dave Wells, Steve Sachs. He got a Diamond King. There's Barry Larkin. Warming up. It's kind of a cool card. I mean, if it was somebody else, I'd be making fun of him, saying it's a ridiculous card. But since it's Barry Larkin, it's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It's like, I'm ready. Let's go. Dave Bergman. Hit it right to Dave Bergman. And Junior Nova throw you out. Talking about throwing you out. There's Randy. The big unit. Look how long his arm is. See that arm? It's like he can place it in the catcher's mitt, almost. He's got like a side release, too. Like it's not all the way over the top. Mike Gallego? I liked Mike Gallego. think he was terrible, but I always thought he was good when I was younger. Rod Booker. Mike Scott. Richard Rodriguez. Don Mattingly. I like Don Mattingly. He didn't really do a lot because he had just kind of a short career, but he's like just a baseball guy to me. Berenger, Mirabella, Don Robinson. Whoa, Don Robinson. Don Robinson blew up. Jesus. I mean, shoot, John Robinson, White Sox. Try to not say things that are offensive to people. Even though it's not offensive to me, I don't want to offend people. I can have plenty of verbiage to use. Kevin Romine is looking in his helmet for something. I don't know what the hell you're doing in there, buddy, but okay. There's Ripken Jr. Freaking Jr. Thank God. Oh, thank goodness. Finally. I hate Cal Ripken Jr. cards when it's Cal Ripken. It messes me up. It messes up my head. I have to like look at it and be like, is that him or is that somebody else? Okay, good. That makes me happy. Mike Harkey. Darnell Coles. We already saw him. Jim Aker. Pete Harnish. Chris James. Kenny Rogers. Pitched pretty well for the Rangers. Adam Peterson. Don't know him. There's Juan Gone. Unusual night game. Kind of weird. A nighttime shot. That's a pretty good shot, though. I'll take it for my Juan Gone. I don't know if I have that one. Oh, yeah, that was McElroy. So I want to know. Petrelli. Lonnie Smith. I guess he's pretending to catch the ball. Or catch a baby from the stands or something. He's catching something. Something's coming down on him. That's, I like that one. That's kind of interesting. I mean, like, to get those guys down there and be like, okay, we can't just take everybody's picture smiling at the camera. We're going to, like, mix it up. Like, Lonnie, you're catching a baby. Whatever that guy's name, Gene, or whatever that guy's name is, you're going to, like, look in your helmet. Like, they're, like, trying. They're like, we got friggin', hey, Edgar. Like, Moore. Dickie Thon. Dim Deshays. Mark Parent. Jesse Barfield. Good stuff. Dan Gladden. There's Paul Molitor. I like Paul Molitor. Rick Parker. I have no idea who that is. From the Giants. Not much action probably. Greg Smith. Look at it. Oh, look at that. Now that's nice. Now, is it the same game though? I think this is three completely different images cropped together. I think the background is a random game. It doesn't look like a real stadium. It looks like it's like spring training or something, or like a little league game or something. And then they got both of them cropped into it. But you know what? I don't even care. Barry Bonds, King Griffey Jr. on the card. Yeah, I'm just taking it. I don't even make fun of it or anything. It's three different pictures glued together. Okay, Espinoza. Frank White and the Royals. Well, we have still lots of cards to go. I want 2 more Provisions. I am not going to be happy with this product. I have to write them a letter if I don't get 2 more Provisions. Say, dear Fleer. I don't even know if Fleer is even in business anymore. They might have run out of business, actually. Well, dear the Ghost of Fleer. Dave Valle. Kurt Young. I liked Kurt Young. I chewed on his 87 Topps card. I regret that. Steve Finley, Mark Portugal, the whole corner of the wood, it was all ripped. I was just chewing on it. And I chewed on my glove when I played baseball too. That was a chewer, I'm gonna say. Derek Show, Roberto Kelly, Caravan Tapani, Rob Deere, Jose Uribe, Mike Felder, Donnie Hill. Where's the Wally Joyner? I need a Wally Joyner too. Willie Wilson, Lou Whitaker, Eric King. I think it's time to think about who I need. I need Tony Gwynn. That's who I need. Who else do I need? Not Ripken. I need Tony Gwynn. Let's just start there. Let's just go for Tony Gwynn here. I need Tony Gwynn. I'm pretty happy here. Dave Hand. Oh, I need McGuire. That's what I need. Friggin' McGuire hasn't showed up yet. This is a deal. Dave Magadan, Pete O'Brien, Ryan Sandberg. Nice. It's a pretty good card. And he's like really, he's like happy about that one. I think he like went boomstick on that one because look at that grin. Maybe Robbie Thompson, Leana. Yeah, Carmen, Danny Darwin, Chris Nabolts. Look how young Chris Nabolts look. Looks like he's like 13. Like they snagged him from the Little League World Series and said, hey, Expos pitching is down a couple. Let's get him up here. Dave Johnson. There's Kent Herbeck. That's a cool. I like that card. I like Kent Herbeck. I think he hit like 40 home runs one time, and I thought he was cool. John Smiley, Jim Gott, and Pirates again. Let's keep going with these cards. I need some Provision, and I'm looking for Tony Gwynn. Where's friggin' Tony Gwynn? I would very much like Tony Gwynn to show up for me here at some point. Greg Harris, Jeff Robinson, Shane Mack, Ted Higuera, my guy, Fleer All-Stars from my 92 Fleer, Randy O'Neal, Tom Edens, Johnny Ray, 89 Diamond King, Johnny Ray. I like Johnny Ray. Ooh, we got a weird. Oh, never mind. It's just a sticker. Thought it was something cool for a minute. Danny Tartable, Travis Fryman. I thought Travis Fryman was rookie in 94. There's Robin Ventura. Ventura's pretty good. There's Wally Joyner. He's actually pretty good. He's just on the Angels, and nobody cared about the Angels. There's Troy Afner. Rookie card. Yeah. Don't want to bend those corners. Steve Avery. He was good on the Braves. He was like in that. He was in like, what was he, number 3 in that group? I think Glavine, Smoltz. Oh, they had Maddox that year? They had Maddox. I mean, maybe it was our 4th. It might have been Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz, and then Avery, number 4. And then 5 was like Rando Twins. I forget who their 5th starter was. Like when, what was it, 95, 96, when they were like, had the pro team. I know they had John Rocker. That didn't go over too well with people. Old John Rocker. A little bit of racist going on over there. Had to be on the Braves too. It's not a great team to be a racist on. I think it was racist. I think he made bad comments. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. I don't want to give him. I don't want to put too much hate on him because I don't remember exactly what happened. I remember it was bad though. Hard shot. Dave Anderson. Glenn Bragg. Steve Lake. Steve Lake. Steve, he's over here, buddy. You're running the wrong way. This way, buddy. Where are you going? The inning's not over yet. Looks like he's just like really having a hard time. Poor guy. He's got a bad picture. Spike Owen, Rene Gonzalez, Junior Ortiz, Garritas, Fernando Valenzuela, Luis Soho, Mike Witt, Norm Charlton. I think what they Norm Charlton weren't they the Nasty Boys? Him and Randy Myers. I forgot who the other guy was. There was 2 of them I thought. Reds. That 90 Red team with what was it, Jose Rio, and they were the Nasty Boys, and they like owned. I think they beat with the A's in the World Series that year. I think. That's not a good year. Dan Petrie, Delano DeShields. For real, not the younger, new one. The real one. Not the junior, even though it didn't say junior on the card. It messed me up in my head. Like Delano DeShields, not junior. Well, he looks good for being like 45. Steve Bedrosian. Yeah, you know who it is. Tom Browning. Ricky Jordan. Gerald Young. Mel Rojas. Mike Devereaux, Gary Wayne, Rafael Belliard, Ramon Martinez, Ken Williams, Andy Hawkins, Jack Armstrong, Lance McCullers, Tim Wallach. No glasses. Wallach going contacts on us. Must have been his practice or something. Can't go contacts on us. Royals. Okay, we need to make some room here. You know, I will have to give it to the series, though, or the set. You know, I have not had many doubles. I mean, they did pretty good. Like, I feel like I've gotten, you know, not very many doubles, basically. I mean, it's a big set, and I feel like when I opened up, like, the 92 Fleer, I feel like 5 of the packs were, like, exactly the same. Like, the exact same cards. I feel good about our guards. I'm getting new guys. Like, Mike Morgan, I don't have. Dick Schofield, I mean, I've been waiting, so I'm glad it came. Drew Hall, Arsenberg, Pete Smith, John Farrell, Steve Farr, Sammy Sosa. All right, Roger Clemens. It's been a good pack. And Paul Ossenmacher just fit on there. A couple more letters, trouble. Chris Carpenter, Jose Lind, Denny Walling, Derek Bell. Derek Bell was good. 14 stickers. Are we getting down there? I'm starting to worry about our provisions. I'm starting to worry a little bit. Now I'm starting to feel like one would be good. Now I'm starting to feel like I get one. I'll be happy. I need to get something. I want one more provision. We got, what did we get? 2? We got 2? Or 3? We got 3. We got, I don't remember what the first one was now. I know we got Terrible Strawberry. I know it was Ruben Sierra, the Horrible Strawberry one, and then my Greenwell. So yeah, the 3. So I need one more. Come on. I mean, how hard can it be to put provisions in here? Bob Melvin, John Moses, Jay Bell, Cal Daniels. I think he was on the Reds. Rance. Oh, there's Rance again. God, that's the worst name, Rance. I mean, jeez. Who? I mean, hey, Game Savers, Franco Thigpen, good call. You know, 91 Fleer. See, 92 Fleer. They had some really messed up, like, highlight cards. Like 91 had it down. Like they went to a new guy or something because 91's got some good cards. I like their cards they picked. Sabo, strong. Tony Phillips was good. Steve Fry, not so much. Scott Bradley, I think he played for a while. There's McGuire, swinging. They got some good pictures. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good picture. I mean, if you think about, like, dude, he was like swinging a bat. It's not like he's just like posing for it. And those are some pretty cool pictures. Roger McDowell, Dave Smith, and the Reds. I got McGuire. I'm still looking for Gwynn though. I got 2 Griffies. I'm pretty happy with that. That might be both. That might be actually the only Griffies in the set. That one with Bonds and then it was standard base. That might be it. So I'd like a Tony Gwynn and I'd like another Provision though. And then I'm solid. It's solid cards. Aquino, Don Paul, Randy Kuchar, Luis Salazar, Lee Smith, Colby Ward. See, these are all new guys. Tewksbury. I didn't think I was gonna get Tewksbury, and look, I got it. So, and George Bell. It's kind of a weird. I wonder if that's like another pose card. It looks like there's nobody else around. And why would he slide like that without the other person there? Ray Searage, Joe Carter. That's Gerald Strawberry. That's a cool card. I like that one too. Jay Buhner, that's nice. Sean Bosky, and the Braves. We have 4 packs to go. Look at these. Come on out of here, buddy. Last 4. That's it. 4 more. 1 more Provision. Come on. You owe it to me. You can't tease me and give me 2 in the first like 3 packs and then 1 for the whole rest of the box. This is not fair. It's not fair to anybody, especially me. So I need 1 more Provision. And preferably a Tony Gwynn. Alex Cole, Saberhagen, Ivan Caldron, Dobson, Varsho, DePino, RJ Reynolds, he was good. Nathan Fior, I already made fun of him last time, so I'll let him go this time. Tom Hankey, that's the other guy I think every time a Blue Jays pitcher comes up and name the player challenge, I just say Tom Hankey. Tim or Scott Erickson. Needlelinger, solid. Stevenson. Greg Jeffries, he was supposed to be good. He played for a while though. Like he hung in there, but like he was like people bought like 50 of his like rookie cards and then like that didn't work out. Henry Cotto, Villanueva, Hector, and stickers. 3 more packs to go. It doesn't even have to be Gwen. It could be anybody I forgot, like somebody cool I forgot, like Pudge or something. I'll take Pudge Rodriguez, like all day, even if I don't get Gwen. But oh, it's coming up. It's next. We got it. Okay. See, Flair 91. Everybody hates Flair 91. Everybody's like, oh, it's like the worst card ever. But you know, they didn't do me wrong. They did me right, Flair 91. So I can't complain. Let's see what we got in this one. Interested to see who it is. Okay, we got. Oh, okay, it's the Reds. So of course it's gonna be Chris Sabo. And it's planets. What planet is the swirly planet? You see the swirly planet? It's supposed to be Venus? Or was it Neptune? Oh, it isn't Sabo. It's Eric Davis. That's a pretty sweet card. I like that one. He's like, yeah. I don't know what I see the. Yeah, I don't get the planet thing. Like, they need to have him like on a spaceship, or have a helmet on, like a space helmet on or something, or like hitting an alien with his bat. That would be sweet, but you know, oh well. I mean, I'll take it. It's a cool card. I mean, look at. And it's Eric Davis. I thought it was gonna be Chris Sabo. I was a little disappointed. Everything was Eric Sabo, but Chris Davis like needs to get some stuff, some card stuff going. Okay, I'm happy. 2 more packs to go. This pack, whatever I get, it's gonna be great. It's Mike Marshall, great. Deion James, great. Mike Perez, he's great. Joey Coras, great. Telford, great. Stanley Onimar Jr. actually is great. And Raffy, I like Raffy. Especially when it's the Rangers. Carlos Hernandez. Jimmy Krammers. Jose Rio. There's Kevin Brown. Nick Estes, yeah. Stickers, 2 more packs to go. It's all good. What a great box. This has been a great box. I've been super happy with this box. John Orton, Ricky Henderson. It's like the gift and another Provision. Wow. It's like a tease though. I told you this box is like a tease box. They give me like first 2 packs or 3 packs, they give me 2 Provisions, and then the last like 4 packs, I gotten 2 more Provisions. They string me out. Daryl Boston, Dennis Lamp. I have 1 more before the Provision. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be the longest video ever, but I don't care. Why? Who cares how long it is? As long as I'm having fun. Hopefully people have fun too. Okay, it's like a pastel. It's like it's a twin. It's gotta be a Kirby Puckett. It's gotta be Kirby. Come on, be Kirby. Oh yeah, it's Kirby. What's they got Kirby doing? Oh, Kirby is like, is that like dynamite? Huh. It's like got a fuse on it. Kirby, you better like chuck that bat. I wouldn't be smiling. I'd be like chucking and running. Because your bat's gonna blow up in your face. That's kind of weird. You really should have had him have the bat and the ball has a fuse on it. Like he's gonna hit it and explode the ball. Why is his bat gonna explode? And why is he still holding on to it? So I think it's an odd. You know what? I think it comes down to is that I got spoiled with that Ruby Sarah. That was the first one. That's the problem. You know, my hopes were super high with the sheriff and the bat smoking and him being the sheriff and all that. And then, you know, kind of went downhill. But, you know, I should really appreciate it. It's still a really cool card. I'm really happy with it. Rick Honeycutt, Randy Tomlin, Dale Irvine, Ron Robinson, Tom Brookins. Oh, look at that. Sandberg Dawson. That's another awesome card. They did such a good job with their duo cards. Like, I don't like multiple players in cards, but Sandberg and Dawson on the same card together, I mean, I can make exceptions for that kind of thing. Kind of like when there's that Griffey A-Rod card from like 96 when they're together. It's like, I like seeing them together. Like, not together, but like, you know, on like the same card, same team kind of deal. Jeff Gray. Oh, this is the last pack. Bilecki. Zeal. Backman. Vince Coleman. John Olerud. Don Ace. Jack Clark. Sid Fernandez. Gene Harris. Joe Girardi. Kelly Downs. That guy. Mulholland. Missed him on Name the Player. Challenge. Franklin Stubbs. Ooh. I'll talk about leaving a bad taste in my mouth to end it, but that's okay. That concludes our box break. 1991 Fleer. It was a good box. Got lots of Provisions. I got 2 Griffies. We got everybody I like. Hopefully some people you like. And our All-Star Duo cards were great. Carnage check. Always nice with the wax. Very fluffy. Oh, very fluffy over here. So I'll have to deal with that. But until next time, enjoy the break. And I'm going to upload this on tomorrow, Saturday. So we also have a dating profile. I think I have another box break that's coming up this weekend too. I forget. I think there's something else uploading this weekend. I'll have to see. I have no idea. I forget what it was. But there's a couple videos this weekend. So check them out. And have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Next box break on Monday.